Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Legend series. We are here at a legendary track for this one. It's Talladega, the classic super speedway race. We are jumping into this one as the 5 car in a 4,000 strength of field. And we're gonna go for it, I guess. Super speedway's gonna super speedway. Of all super speedway racing though, the NASCAR Legend's some of my favorite, because at least you got to do a little bit of lifting and a little bit of consideration of how hard you're pushing or not pushing. So there's a little bit more to it than your typical stuff, but still a whole lot of randomness in this type of racing. That is always the case. So we're gonna hope that we get some good luck in this one. And, well, probably just give it one good go. And if we die on lap 1, we die on lap 1. That's just the way it works. So, not going to worry too much about my qualifying lap here. I want to qualify to get a little bit further up the field, in case, we end up too far in the back once we get into the single file restarts, because you can definitely lose the draft really easy with single file restarts. So I at the very least want to be able to put myself in the main pack, but I probably am going to try to hang out at the back of the lead pack and just try to stay out of trouble, try to keep the tires happy. And if we make it long enough green where we want to start making moves, we'll have saved our stuff a little bit, maybe. And then we can do some crazy Dale Earnhardt stuff or whatever. Not that I can, but, pretend that I can. Never really been that good at this super speedway stuff, but
one more lap.
We'll see what happens. Like I said, not too worried about the Q lap here. We're just going to be putting our laps in to get in front of the rest of the field or whatever. Is this lap even going to be faster than the last one? It doesn't look like it. Not too much to the qualifying type stuff here. Usually I just don't even hit record before qualifying. I don't know why I bothered to do it this time, so hopefully you can skip ahead if you don't want to watch me flat-footed around Talladega. Looks like most people might not even be qualifying.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Because we are one of only 3 that put the laps in so far. Another thing you have to worry about here, super speedway racing in the 87s, is when you got somebody right on your tail and you're heading into the corners real quick, sometimes it can spin around on you. They can get that air off your spoiler and all of a sudden you're facing the wrong direction. Not only that, but if the tires get real worn and you head into the corner at 220 miles an hour, sometimes you don't make it around the corner. Sometimes it gets real tight. So that is part of the intrigue as we do our practice pit in there in case we have to do some of that. Looking like job successful. Just trying to get near the front. Lots of really fast guys in here. Usually these super speedway races, or super speedway races in general, bring out tons of drivers. We see names that we know and maybe some other ones that we don't. As we get dropped down to 4th, like I said, doesn't really matter so long as we're not at the very back. Hopefully guys will be somewhat smart and we don't start wrecking immediately. The type of racing you can get sometimes just depends on the lobby that you end up in for this type of racing. The only thing I changed with my car was I moved the brakes a little bit forward. because this car will sometimes spin around on you when you get on the brakes real hard. And that is something I don't want to happen if we have to slow down real quick for a wreck in front of us. So I just moved it forward a little bit. Maybe that'll help prevent us from spinning around. We'll even, yeah, maximum brake bias, in fact. So I was going to say, maybe we can up it a little bit even more. 15 car, 600 ping. That's probably bad. They look fine right now. We've got a 12 a little bit higher up there, but looks like the 15's maybe calmed it down a little bit. And the 12 car, I mean, they're just not from the United States, so they're more likely than not going to have a little bit of connection issue, but that's not the worst I've seen, so we should be fine. As long as our internet hangs in there and everybody else's stays stable for the most part. I guess we'd better get out there. P6, not too bad. I think that's about what I could hope for.
50 laps. The track temp is 76.
We have 60 or 50 laps. I misheard the crew chief. 50 laps coming up for this one. We'll get all-time best lap up there just for fun, I guess. Got the classic Tide ride up there in the 10. That's a fun scheme. Expected to get the podium, apparently, even though they're number 5. I don't know about that. I don't know if you can expect anything at a super speedway like Talladega, but alright. Make it about 34 laps on the fuel. We will have to consider the tires. Got 2 sets of them, 2 extra sets of them.
Subscriber only.
Time.
We'll have to use those at a good time. Interested to see how this goes.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Just about ready to start rolling here within the next 13 seconds
Waiting
or
on the
so.
final car to grid.
Waiting on only one more, and I guess it's the pole setter.
During this race. Have a good race.
Whenever you're ready.
Everyone's gridded.
There we go. So, like I said, we're just going to give this the one attempt. Whatever happens, happens. You might get some spoilers if you look at the length of the video, and it ends at about lap 1. But I, in this current moment, don't know if that's the case. It'll all be a surprise to me. Hopefully those guys that chose not to qualify won't go too crazy on us. I know sometimes guys will not qualify and then make it 4 wide on the start, which really doesn't make much sense to me, but we'll have to watch out for it in case it happens. It's kind of a fun Toys R Us game. I wonder if that's based off of a real scheme. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's interesting. Hopefully we don't have too much of a wreckfest here, because this is a very large track to have to pace around. I want to just get some racing in. Be watching the 7 to get the launch. I do not believe there are restart zones enabled in this series, so I'll be going when he goes, but launch shouldn't matter too much with the draft being how it is. I guess the best thing I can ever hope for a Talladega race or any super speedway race is just make it to the end. Okay, well that's cool. Love that.
You're experiencing some network difficulty.
Come back.
If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Yeah, I don't love that. If that continues, I'll get out of the way.
10-4, buddy. I just pooped a little.
Right there with you. I get it.
Okay, Colton,
car is
get
off.
ready.
Well, let's hope that doesn't continue.
Did you hear me when I said Colton come back?
Yeah, it looks like it was just one blip.
flag,
Hopefully,
green flag.
hopefully we're good from now.
Okay. Okay.
Car inside.
What the fuck?
You're in the middle. 3
Maybe
wide.
3 wide.
We're going 3 wide before turn 1. Are you kidding me?
Still there. Still there.
I looked in my mirror and I saw it. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Good thing I didn't move up.
Exactly what I was talking about. Guys just jumping the start
Still hold.
instead of just qualifying.
This is why I don't do these.
Now we're backing
I'm
out.
an idiot. I shouldn't come here.
Inside. 2 wide. Stay high. Clear inside.
They're gonna be like that, then I am not in too much of a hurry.
Car
He won't be
inside.
racing long if he keeps that up now.
Keep high. Clear.
Checkers or records, I guess.
Alright. Find a nice place to be. Hopefully our internet is behaving now. They are 3 wide up there.
Car number 1 is now in the lead.
Exeter corner is probably one of the more dangerous spots of the track because that's when guys get tight and
I'm just gonna
drift
hang
up
with
into
you,
somebody.
The next car is car number 8.
Thirteen says he's hanging out. That's cool. That's what I'm trying to do. Just hang out.
The leader's just done a 44.53. That lap was a 45.08.
Gotta keep up though. They're starting to get away a little bit. It's a fine line between saving your stuff and falling back out of the draft because these cars can really fly around here. If you're lifting off too much and you lose them, you're in bad shape.
And you keep blinking. It's not horrible.
That was your fastest lap.
Some more
of the
people
session.
blinking apparently.
Jim Burstein Mandola
The car
up
in
the
P4.
middle.
Okay,
Just
Colton,
at the
our fuel
fastest lap.
window opens on lap
44.44.
Close on lap 32.
There's a Tide car up there blinking a little bit. Man, these cars sure go fast. We are heading into turn 3 at 223 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive. Looks like it might be calming down a little bit up there. We're 2 wide rather than 3 wide for the most part. I don't know if I necessarily like where I'm at though, because we got a lot of guys behind us, and I just don't trust guys to slow down enough for a wreck.
You've just done a 44.78. Atchison, car number 2 is leading the race.
Hopefully the internet has calmed down for me. Gonna need that to behave if we're gonna be racing close side by side and all that. I guess us just kind of chilling out here super speedway racing is a good opportunity. I said it in a previous video, but say thank you for 500 subscribers. I recently... Uh-oh.
Oh, look out.
44.85.
Give him room, give him room.
Maybe this is not a good opportunity to do that.
Still there.
Alright, don't lose the
Still there.
draft.
Hold your line.
Is everybody...
Yeah, I got pushed in the car in
Keeping up
front there.
here.
Sorry, guys.
I think we're
Stay
okay.
low. There is a car
No,
on
you
the high
didn't. You
side.
ran into the car in front of you. It's okay.
All I was trying to do was say thank you for 500 subscribers. Really cool to get that milestone. 10 still blinking. Dude, how dare I try to say thank you? But it also, YouTube gave me a couple of tools.
The leader is running.
They allowed me into the partner program or whatever. The first step of it, which allows you to do some cool new stuff. Like make community posts, where I also said thank you. for the 500. And they do the membership stuff as well, which I don't think anybody should pay for my stupid stuff, but if you want to get the stuff early, I made it as cheap as they'll let you do it, 99 cents.
Still there, hold your line.
I upload most of my stuff at the start of the week, and I do it one a day. But it's all just sitting there unlisted otherwise, so I'm like, hey, I guess if you want to see it early, you can. Oh my gosh, they're gonna wreck or something. That does not look good. They are really tight on that bottom lane. I'm seeing a lot of checkups and stuff that I do not like. Wall touch ahead. Yeah, so I want to make it clear, like, I do not recommend paying for my content, because it's kind of just me playing iRacing. But if you really want to look at, like,
I can't let you lead this lap, Jim. I can't do it.
if you want to check out certain races earlier in the week, maybe if you, like, know you want to do a Gen 4 race, and that I most likely have done one or whatever. I don't know. It was an option YouTube provided, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do it, but only if you want to. Most of all, I'm very thankful that people actually want to watch this
The next car is
and
11.
care to subscribe and comment. It really makes me happy seeing any comment I get. I'm always excited to get that notification. And everybody's always been so kind, so I really appreciate that. And I'm not very good at expressing that, so just want to say that now before I die in a terrible wreck in a few minutes. So, we're okay so far, I guess. We're P15, just hanging on to the lead pack here. They're kind of strung out behind us, but holding on to the draft. All I'm really trying to do is take it easy on the tires, follow in the footsteps of everybody ahead, and hopefully be able to react if something goes down. Hopefully not get hit by anybody behind us if something does happen. It'll be very interesting to see if we get to green flag pit stops. In my experience, that almost never happens. But it would be pretty cool if we made it that far. Seen some guys enter real shallow into the corner, and I know that the tires are just going to get more and more worn over time, and there's always that potential somebody's not going to grip up as much as they think they're going to. 11's looking like they're hanging back. That's what I want to do as well. I'm cool with that, as long as they are willing to make sure we don't lose the pack. I think we should be just fine. Still 2x2 up there. That has not gone away.
That lap time was 45.38.
I wonder how much fuel we're saving by, like, not even going full throttle most of the time. Got 27 laps in there. We're only about 10 laps from making it to the end. Obviously that's a lot on such a huge track, but it's kind of funny how much fuel we do save just riding around here. I kind of hope we do get the green flag pit stops, because that's always a fun little wrinkle in these races.
Come on, Jim.
The leader is running. 45.
The beater.
4.33.
The next car is Blanco, car number 12. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Something going on up there. The 14's getting some attention for maybe some aggressive moves or something. I know he races aggressively. He's always been a really nice guy every time I've talked to him, but he does race aggressively. Kind of gives me Joey Logano vibes in that way, and that is not, like, derogatory. That's just the vibe I get, because he seems like a very nice guy when you talk to him off the track and stuff, but he gets into the car and he's like, It's go time. I'm going to win this thing. Assertive. I know some people would probably take that as like a big derogatory term because Joey Logano is not the most popular guy, but I don't necessarily mean it in a bad way. That green card's going into the wall. Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Well, looks like they're backing out. Not sure what they're doing. Okay, there we go. Field has definitely checked up a lot all of a sudden. When or will we get a yellow? Will we be dodging that wreck?
45.64.
Forrester, Jesse said sorry because you keep checking up. But you had to check up for me, so thank you.
Wrecking in turn 3. Inside. Wrecking in turn 3. Still there, hold your line. Wrecking in turn 4.
We just lost 1,000
Clear
spots
inside.
because the yellow took forever to come out,
They
but
want you in single
No
file.
yellow.
Pit road is closed right now. Let the
I was waiting on the car to
had the
spin
position
around.
when the yellow flag came out.
It's gonna wait till somebody gets
22 car
back
by.
before to throw the yellow.
how dare I slow down for a wreck, I guess, but that's fine. We weren't in it. That's what matters.
Well, that killed me.
Intention now? Finally a wreck I wasn't a part of.
No green flag pit stops today, unfortunately.
Thank you, Ryan, and the few others that were right with me for not killing me when I checked up. Nice seeing that I'm not in an ARCA race.
Seems like most guys did a pretty good job. We had a couple guys that zoomed past us.
Past the 18 car.
Yeah, he definitely didn't know he was
Catch
too
the
wide. He
22
came down, I think,
car.
on the
Pit
2.
road's open. Catch the 9 car.
Somehow, some way, every single time I get involved in the race.
We'll take the fuel, we'll take the tires. Get this thing going again. We are pretty far back, probably further back than I would like to be.
Too, Corey, so I feel your pain, brother. Sorry that
But
happened
we just
to you.
lost a ton of spots when the yellow took forever to come out.
It is what it is.
Fortunate that people are incentivized to race into the wreck hard in order not to lose spots, but I'd rather lose spots than damage my car, so it is what it is.
We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Fueling us to the end of the race, that should be fine.
Wrecking on the front stretch. Pit
Somehow we're
14,
wrecking on the
10,
front stretch, not sure how that's happening. Oh,
5,
Shit.
there it is.
3,
I
2,
meant in the pit lane.
One.
That's what I
Jim,
meant.
you just gave
Right
me
here.
5 minutes of damage.
Well, that's
5
interesting.
minutes? Yeah, we bumped on pit road and it was like massive. And I have 5 minutes of damage.
Weird that all the tires left and right are
What the
pretty
fuck?
equally worn. That's curious.
We're done. Get going. You only have one tire set
We'll
remaining.
get back out
Line up,
here.
Single file.
Guess we gained some spots.
He left the fucking session too.
I don't even know how that happened. I guess somebody cut across
Did he
someone
miss his pit
pitting.
box, or what happened?
Yeah.
I think it was coming up on him quicker than he thought. He just pulled it way down to the left and collided. But it was like, we were going like 60.
Yeah, there's gonna be some fun replays to watch after this one.
Huh. Well, we're right behind that Toys R Us car that got into a little bit of a trouble before. Doesn't look like he's too damaged or anything, though. If we are truly P10, I think I'm okay with that. We should be able to keep up with the main pack from there. That's all I'm really concerned about at this point. So we are not even halfway through this thing. I guess it's kind of like 2 podcast-esque races in a row. Last week was North Wilkesboro, which was, well, we theoretically raced in that one. But most of that was under yellow. And this one, it's been pretty good so far, just the one yellow, but, you know, it's super speedway racing, so there's not too much to talk about. So just 2 more chill, laid-back races, I guess, if you look at it that way. And forget the fact we're going 223 into the
One
corners.
lap to green.
Wonder if we're going to be 4 wide somehow, entering turn 1 like we were on the start. Man, I called it too, like, guys that don't qualify and then just jump the start, I mean, I don't know, it's like people forget you can qualify. It's weird. I don't quite get it. We got some lap traffic up there at all? I don't think so. At least not at this point. Are we close on fuel or something?
We think you're okay for fuel, but there's not much to spare.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I should have been paying attention to that. I thought I filled it full. I guess we did, but... no, we should be okay. It looked like guys were
You're
saving
on the
fuel or
outside
something.
this time.
Oh, hey, we do have some guys, some lap traffic coming up for that inside lane. That always can get a little bit sketchy if those guys have some damage or something, making it hard to drive their car. It's the 3, though. I know he knows how to drive these cars. He's always quite fast in this series. I don't think I have any particular reason to worry about him. He's got to hustle to get up here, though. It's almost time to go. Or is it putting him in the back at this point? Are we going already? That was very early. This car wasn't even in yet.
You're in the top 10.
Guess they caught me sleeping, but they kind of did that a little early, don't you think?
That's super
The leader
messed
just did
up.
a 4.86.
Car number 90.
Thought you had to wait until the pace car was in before you could launch, but what do I know? I guess we're going to lose the draft now. That kind of sucks. Not really a fan of that start. I guess it's on me though, I wasn't paying attention enough.
You've just done a 47.14.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
It's not what I want to hear. Going pretty quick. We have a little bit of help behind us.
Jim, I'm down on power if you want to take it. 16.
About to get in front of you.
Maybe this 13 will be able to help us.
Fastest lap for
New fast lap for you.
43.76. The
Car in
has just done a
T8 just set the fastest lap.
44.10.
43.762.
We're going around here pretty quick, but unfortunately the other cars are too. Can't really save our stuff either because we have to try to get back up to them. Are we going to be able to make it on fuel now? Because we're not lifting like we were the whole first part of the race.
You passed this lap for weight, 43.75. Your
The
lap
car
time
in
was
P7 just set to pass the lap. 43.746.
That sucks. I guess that's just the theme of the race, jump the starts. The guys
You're losing on the car in
launched
front.
pretty darn
The gap
early
is
on the initial start and then
1.9
here
seconds.
before the pace car was off. Like I said, ultimately on me, I guess, but guess we just have to hope for a yellow because we're not going to keep up with these guys unless they start going 3 wide or something.
44.64.
I'm off the pack, isn't it?
They look pretty single file up there, though. It's not really instilling confidence that we're going to be able to catch back up to them. Long way to go, though.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.7 seconds.
That lap time was 45.33.
Can you push me, please?
Well, this is going to be pretty boring, unfortunately.
Thank you. I'm down on power. I can keep it with this pack, but if I'm at the tail end, I'm gone.
The leader is running 44.755.
We are a whole second slower. That sucks. All we can really do now is just try to be as fast as possible. Hope for a yellow so we can get caught back up. Shouldn't go a lap down, even if it goes green to the end, I wouldn't think.
Seconds.
There's a couple of guys behind us that are catching up. $16 and a 10, it looks like. Do they have a larger group? They do. You might want to just fade back to them
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
to make that group stronger.
Okay, Colton, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Is that what we want to do here? How's the gap looking? How do we want to do this?
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
Gonna catch us before too long anyway. I guess we'll hang in there, maybe get a yellow and not lose track position, but
That last lap was at 45.72.
it's better be ready, even before the pace car's off for them to launch. Hopefully they don't fly by us too quick and lose them, because they look like they're coming pretty quick.
We should have enough fuel to get to the end, but it'll be tight.
Still should be fine on fuel despite using a ton more throttle here.
7.4 seconds.
just a moment, it looks like. I'm gonna stay high for you, group, coming up.
That was a 45.86.
Ooh, loose up there, actually.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Inside. Still there.
Latch onto them, hopefully not lose a bunch of time.
Still inside. Keep high. Keep high. Clear. Inside.
Have a good space to
Still there. Hold your line.
put ourselves in the line.
Clear inside. Inside.
Alright. What
Still
happening?
there.
Lap
Inside.
time was 46.40.
Still inside.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
Clear.
No,
Give me
we
that.
lifted for it. Don't lose the group.
Clear inside.
Go, 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 go. Okay, we're fine. I thought lifted for that was gonna kill us.
The leader just did a 45.261.
5.2 is what the leaders are doing. Wonder what this group is doing for laps.
The next car is Blanco, car number 12.
See what our lap looks like once we get around here. We are lifting quite a bit though. Yeah, and we're not even gaining on the leaders, I don't think. That's not great. They're looking kind of wiggly up there. I don't know if I like that. Guess we better be ready to dodge a wreck, maybe. The more these tires get worn, the more that lead car is going to be loose up there, too. Plus, that 10 car was the one that was blinking earlier, I think, in the tide. Guess we just have to hope for a yellow.
The car behind. Pitting.
Okay, behind that wrecked.
Wrecking on the front stretch.
Oh, please.
The yellow flag
Thank
is
you.
out. Line up, single file.
Got a chance
Pit
to get
road
back
is
into this
closed right
thing.
now.
Couple of guys right there.
Good job, guys.
Alright, we have a chance to get back into it. Take our final set of tires. Put some fuel in it, I guess, so it doesn't get too tight. Gonna take 4, because... Oh, man, that was an equipment issue.
Thank you, 20.
That sucks.
You're welcome.
Pit road's open.
There's a pace car up there.
Past the 16 car.
16 there. God, that got damage. Be careful going this slow on the banking. I've seen it before. Guys get sideways under yellow because they get too slow on the high banking here.
The leader, Brunner, is pitting. What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, Colton. We'll
I don't
fill
know why
you
he's
to
so
the end
far
of the
back.
race.
I'm trying to get in front of him.
Box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Thought about 2 tires in order to avoid losing the draft. Maybe we should have. Is that 17 getting service like that? He's lucky that they let him do it like that. He's barely in that box.
Move it, move it. You are out of tires. Line up single file. Catch the 20 car.
Alright. P11. It's pretty close to where we were on the last restart, but we lost the draft.
Yo, Captain Caleb.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
We'll have another
man,
shot at
it's
it.
been a
We'll have
good
to be
night.
ready.
Glad to hear it. Yo, these are fun.
Yeah, it's my absolute favorite.
Everyone very spread out right now. I don't know if that's a bad omen for losing the draft in a few minutes, but hopefully things get bunched up before we get to where we're going here. Not many guys behind us. Must have lost a lot of drivers so far. I don't think we've had any huge wrecks, though. Seems like they've been smaller for the most part. Maybe they're just back there fixing little bits of damage or something. I don't know. Maybe there are more guys out of this than I thought. Yeah, there's a bunch of cars right there leaving pit road. They must have some
One to
damage.
go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
Gonna have 14 to go on the restart. I'm sure things are gonna be pretty aggressive. Don't get any green-white checkers in this series, though, so you kind of have to be. Could easily end under yellow. Just gotta make sure you aren't the yellow. Seems like it's been a pretty clean race for the most part, though, so far. We've had 2 wrecks, and one of them was just a guy's equipment failure, and that wasn't really his fault. Just gotta be ready to go really early here, because they've been very eager to get started on these restarts and starts. Really hate to lose the draft again. For checkups too.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is off.
He's going, he's going, he's going, he's going, he's going. Please go.
Green flag, green flag.
We're right next to the guy in front of us at least. Are we going to be okay?
5, 4, 7.
Just got to work together with the guys in front of us. No side by side. That gap's a little concerning between the 13 and the 22. Let's get that shortened up if we can.
You've just done a 47.52.
Come on, 22. You can do it. Going real fast. It's about 0.9 between those two cars. That's just a hint of draft.
I'm not lifting, Jeff. I just have a little fucking power damage still.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay,
Fast lap. No, 20, where are you going? Follow the 22. Come on.
The car in front has just posted at
You can do this.
43.92.
Man, we are going 224 into the third and fourth turns here.
The guy behind has just
Well,
done
don't wreck him.
43.70.
Oh my gosh.
12. Just set the fastest lap. 43.702.
Oh, he's going for a pass. We need to work together
Still
here.
there.
Why are you doing this to me?
Stay high. Clear.
Looks like they might be able to get up to them up there.
GG, it took me a minute to figure out who you were. My
In
bad.
to go. This time by.
It's alright.
Alright, we're caught up to him. That guy's in the wall. Oh, he lifted up hard to avoid it.
Clear.
Alright, here we go. Pretty much caught up at this point.
Car inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear inside.
Now, what do we do? Good question.
Car outside. Still there. Keep low. Outside, clear. Car outside.
Not sure where you're going. I'm here.
Still there, hold your line.
That was pretty darn close.
Still there. Clear up top. The leader just did a 44.69.
Alright. Now we gotta make some moves. We got 7 laps to go coming up at the line. And they're wrecking.
Car outside. Stay
Not
low.
lift
There is
at
a
this
car on the
point.
high side. Outside is clear.
Can't lose that draft, so you can't really afford to lift.
Steven, I am so sorry. I still got wheel damage. I got super tight. I'm sorry, dude.
You're in the top 10. Outside.
Get around another
Outside,
guy.
Clear.
We're picking them off one at a time here. Horse got damage, it's right. I'm trying to push him. I forgot. I didn't realize that's who I was behind. Bet it'll help save his tires, for what that's worth.
That was 45.00.
Gotta take it easy on our stuff a little bit here. Down to the bottom.
Outside.
Guys turning down even though we're here.
Keep low.
Had to use our brakes a little bit there to make sure we stayed on the bottom lane.
Clear high. Car outside.
What
Clear
are you,
up top.
what are you
Outside.
doing,
Clear.
man? He was about turning himself on our nose. Guess it worked.
5 laps to go. Things are looking good. Outside. Stay low.
Around the guy with the aero damage or
Outside,
whatnot.
clear. Inside. Clear.
Okay, well that's
Car inside.
not what I was trying to do.
Still inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there, inside.
The idea was to get a better angle on the corner, and that's not what happened.
Push, we can catch this car.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
I'm gonna be 3 wide here in a second.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Right side, 2
Alright.
wide. Still there.
No draft, that sucks.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Okay, come to 3 to go. 13's back near us. We're near each other the whole race.
Inside.
Gonna go to our
Still there,
inside.
hold your line. Still there at the bottom.
That lap was at 45.58.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear.
I guess the bottom's where you want to be, because that's where everybody's passing us.
Car outside.
God, he's not giving us any room on the outside
Keep
there.
2 more, let's go.
2 laps left. That lap
Still
was
there,
at
the leader is running.
45.30.
45.259. Clear. Car outside.
Tires are definitely feeling worn at this point.
Keep low.
Big checkup. Could be bad
Still
news.
there.
15 drifting up a little bit.
Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. White flag, one more lap to go.
Okay, white flag.
Go low.
White flag, one more lap.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside,
On the
2
outside,
wide.
making things kind of scary.
Keep low.
Oh, that was tight.
Outside. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Runner outside there.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Guy is shoving his way through when there's no room and wrecking him.
Clear. Wrecking in the tri-oval. Car inside.
Hutchison is taking
Alright, we made it. P7, I'll
That's
take it.
Ticket flag,
Padlock
ticket
holds
flag.
it. That's the end of the session.
Whew.
Nice run.
Good race,
Solid
boys.
work.
Very clean finish.
Oh yeah, good race.
That was pretty fun, actually. Good race, good win. The 2 gets the win. I'm just glad we were able to be a part of it, because
Sorry
it was
to
looking like...
move on you, James. It was just, I was running out of time to get to the front there.
Oh no, totally understandable. I'm just mad that I still had engine damage and wheel damage, worked my way up to 6, and then got wrecked. But I think the dude who's mad at me from earlier.
Now, I have to admit, I laughed at that, but only because of the way you said it and how you were laughing the whole time. You're like, Jim, you just gave me 5 minutes of damage, and then he left and everything. It was funny.
Alright,
dude,
there
that
are the
was
end
crazy. That had
tires.
to be
Only
a
about
glitch.
10%, but
Had to be, 'cause 5 minutes
still
of damage
noticeable.
and that little bump was nuts.
P7
Yeah, I
after
saw
starting
it in
6th,
front of me
I
on
think
pit
I'm
road. It didn't
absolutely
look like
okay with
anything
that.
major to me as
As the
well.
5 car. We'll go back and see what caused the incidents out there. Definitely felt like
That
I
was you, Steven.
didn't quite have the tires
I'm
at the
sorry about
end. I
what
had to
happened,
drive
dude.
hard in order to
I
make
hope,
sure we actually caught up to the main pack.
That ending there made it squared away.
Let's get our camera right. What happened with these guys jumping the start? What exactly happened there?
I got lucky in this one once or twice, and my luck has not been that great on here lately, so I will take it. Luckily for you, James, you got ultra crazy skill, and you can make it up in a race or two. For me, I got to scratch the claw for a while to dig out of the hole.
He's just in a real hurry, I guess. The 4
Yeah,
goes
I
with
hear
him.
that. Stay away from those draft matches, man. Those are silly riders.
Just didn't seem that necessary, but
Honestly,
ultimately doesn't hurt anything. Why is it so loud?
Anytime it's Daytona or Talladega or Atlanta, my iRating takes a hit. And
Calm
usually
down a little
so
bit.
does the SR.
There we go. Lap 15. Is this the first wreck? Oh yeah, this is the
Have a good
16.
night, brothers.
That's what they're saying. He
That
didn't know
was
that
fun.
he was 3 wide. And that's
Yeah,
definitely
take care. You too.
what it looks like
Nice
happened
seeing you.
there. He just turns down into the 3. Guy's trying to gather it up. It took forever for yellow to come out because it isn't until right here when these guys are sideways on the track that it actually caused a yellow, because up until this point everybody's still going the right direction. But eventually it happens. And I lose some spots just because I'm trying to be careful. Like, where am I? I'm right here. So we're in 15th. I see him wrecking, so I'm slowing down. 13 goes around us. 15 goes around us. The 9's down on the bottom. I think he got the spot. 22. I think we lost like 4 spots from that, maybe, because we had to let that guy go. It's just funny. It doesn't matter, obviously, in the end, but oh, the 15 squeezed in there. Should have slowed down. That's why I slowed down right there, because that could have been me if I were running through there so fast. Pinched against the wall. That did a lot of damage to him. That probably took him out of the race, right? Yep. Finishes there in 21st. So that was your first wreck. 15 looked like he's tried to get to pit road and was not able to because one of those tires is not attached. A for effort. He got in the proximity eventually. And then here's what happens on pit road. Yeah, the 14. That was 5 minutes of damage? That's crazy. That's way too much. 14 just lost track of where his box was and then just kind of went for it, I guess. No, he left after that. It happens. True, the 4 to the 4's credit, he as much as he was not happy with it, he kind of took it in stride, I guess. It's not like he cursed the guy out or anything. He's like, dude, you gave me 5 minutes of damage. Obviously he's not trying to do that on purpose, but it was a little bit of a careless attempt to pit. Big moment here. Is this that group we were part of? No. I don't remember where we are at this point, but it's not here. 16 loose, into the wall. That is the group we were part of. So the 16 loses the pack. Oh, that's what happened to the Toys R Us car. He was the guy that lost his screen. That sucks. Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes the equipment just fails. It's just like the racing equipment. Sometimes the racing equipment fails. That easily could have just been like a tire blowing randomly, like you would get in real life, that caused that. These things happen. It's not really anybody's fault. But only 2 guys involved in that one. But it was a very necessary yellow for us to get caught back up. And we're back going here, lap 43, getting close to the end of the race. Oh, there's the 4 getting into the 22. He apologized for that. He said he had some wheel damage and stuff. He was going pretty good for having 5 minutes of damage at some point, but obviously that was on him and he took ownership of it. And here we can't lift. No yellow line rule in 1987. Now we go around. Almost got the 9 potentially there, but able to get around him just fine. $16 all on his own, persevering. And here's coming to the checkered flag. Yeah, that looked like, I don't know what the 22 is doing there. I don't know if he's retaliating for when the 4 got him. I mean, the 4 took ownership of it, so I don't know why you'd really necessarily do that. I don't think he was. I think he was just coming to the checkered flag, looking like he's just trying to split the middle there, is what that probably was. I don't know if he necessarily meant to get into him, although it probably made him more willing to use his car to body him. But it doesn't work out for either of them, and thankfully the 22 chose to not involve us, because he definitely got close to us there. We were able to stay out of it and get our P7. And thankfully no wrecks after the checkered flag either. That's something that happens quite often for some reason. Feels like in these super speedways, everybody just lets go of their wheel and takes a breath, and then everybody crashes. Feels like happens half the time, but I think I'm happy with that run. I'm not the best at super speedways, so to pull it in P7 around our car number, I'll take it. So we'll go and look at the race results page now. Bringing it up right here, and you should be able to see it. It is 12 iRating gained. Been making tiny little steps forward recently. 5520 is our total at this moment. Reinforce our A499 with our 0x finish. 171 championship points. due to the strong 4,067 strength of field. Super Speedway is always popular. 5 splits for this one. We'll go ahead and scroll down. Good race to 13. I appreciate him bearing with me as my internet nearly caused a catastrophe before we even started the race. He was patient with us. I appreciate him. Good run. 12 ended up not causing any issues with the higher ping from being from Uruguay. He gets a top 10. And there is the rest of your finishers. So that'll do it for this one. Some Talladega racing here in the NASCAR Legends. Hope you enjoyed. A little bit of some dull spots in the middle, but some action throughout as well. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. Probably the best super speedway racing you can get here on iRacing, in my opinion. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.